season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. I say it's duck season, and I say fire. Let's try that again. Okay, I'll start it this time. Right. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Fire!
Late in the day, but I can't really help those life things that kind of hold us up occasionally. You know, it's frustrating, but we got to do what we got to do. How you doing? This is Pork Chop Penny. I'm going to be giving you the overview kind of from a longer point of perspective, and I got quite a few goody details here going on. I just tell you straight up, baby, you know, we got to be careful because the market is in a dangerous place. Yes, it is. It's either going to say yes or it's going to say no, and this happens to be one of the places where we figure out if we're saying yes or no. We got to be the referees of the ball game that's going on. You know, we got to watch both sides and give each man his due and figure out what's going on. Now, we're going to start out with this here chart. This is a pretty good view of the long-term, short-term. Anyway, we're going to check it out. All right, here is a most powerful channel that's going on. Now, what we needs, babies, is we needs to prove ourselves. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the bulls have been presenting themselves overall saying, hey, you know, we are going to turn this market around. That's what our goals are anyway. See this? All right, this is a long-term. Think of this as the long-term trend and wave we are in currently. Yeah, baby. You see what's going on here? We got a 1, 2, 3. And I'm telling you that this is an exhaustive charge right here. This right now is showing us we're in a bounce. Now the question is, what tells me what we needs to do right here, frankly, is pretty dang easy. It's pretty dang basic stuff. This is what I love about the S&P, baby. You get a lot of truth here because this is a lot of the market. Now let me show you something what's going on here. This is Anchor VWAP. Baby, this is where we said, hey, stop. I am grabbing the pendulum. We're going for it. You see, you got a little nice little baby tail there. That's grabbing stuff. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what I say? These are subwaves, and these are really they're important to the process. See, we got a 1. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. They said, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Now, either this is a contracted trick or it's the real thing. But how do we change those? How do we figure that out? Well, these anchored VWAPs, the measurements, I love this new tool, by the way. This anchored VWAP, get to learn it. It's see, I took it from the low, the swing low. I took that VWAP measurement right there, and there he is, okay? Now we took the high, that's reversing, and we got him there. And you see what's going on here? We're being ping-ponged. Now the question is who's going to win? Is this a trick, trap, and trade? Well, I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter because we're going to figure it out. Because we start to push up in here. You'll see it on this anchored VWAP. Yeah. But I could tell you how to figure it out on the charts, baby. You'll know it when it presents itself. First of all, we needed a close above the high, at least an hour. See that? See that right there? Need a close at the very least, an hour. But I wouldn't take no trades up here. This is cookie company. If you're fast, elite, fine, and got a good aim, you can play up here. You see we got a little bull flag. Now the second reason I say don't take no trades is because right now this zone is a no trade zone. We never take a trade in the middle of the 50 and the 1 deviation line. We need to be below this deviation line down here, 1 deviation off the variable moving average. And right now it's presenting all short-term bullish. Here's what usually happens. We're going to get a pullback towards, we're going to get this pullback, and here's where they got to stop them. The bears got to stop them here and push this baby down to a reasonable level to have an opportunity to bounce back, and they need enough room to breathe. So we're going to get down here, get down in this area and see the next move. But what we're looking for, as bears, baby, we want this leg, want to take this leg, pull it off there, wherever we see. This is a 50, by the way. This is the 50 off of this proper move, measuring it out. We got a little impulse up here, which means we are excited and we are looking for a way to reverse this market. Now see what we have here? We got a 1, 2, 3. Now we're trying to build a 4. And if this holds out, this is going to turn around, come run back down here. But if we break out, this will be the place that we need to break. We need to get up in here and close above this line here for at least an hour. And then we want them, excuse me, we want them to jump around in here and take up, because this is the final answer. We can touch this. This will be a little flag to traders, especially those traders who's in the know. This is confirmation. If we can get above here and stay for an hour above this line, this is run to profit, baby. This means our market has turned. If we get above this line for at least an hour, we have officially gone in, and what we're going to see is probably something run up here like this and come back here, then maybe a little, they're going to keep trying to jank us, but we could have some explosive, people is tired of things, and there's a lot of buyers out there. They're like, this last couple of days I've been having to tell them, settle down now, settle down, don't take no trades, you don't want to be out there. But here's your 2 important lines. These will be indicators. We got a nice gap in here, by the way. All right, babies, let me show you some other charts, little other charts. Oh, yeah, let me see. I'll show you an indicator just in case you one of them indicator folks. See this? We're losing steam. We're losing steam, babies. Got to be careful. Of course, it ain't Monday morning. If we wake up, we really, really need to see the overnight crew hold this line. The overnight crew must hold this 50%. We'll probably see something like that, or a head fake up here. Some to get people to bite when it's not time to bite. See here? We got some ever so slightly quiet. See? Ever so quiet setting up. Now let me tell you something. This indicator is telling me we may have a surge and pop above this line, but no, you don't. This will probably at the very least be a pullback and a turnaround. The volume, of course, we know. How was the volume Friday? Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, it's starting to look. See, we had exceptional volume. We right here on lower time frame, we were seeing divergence. What happened? You can see that volume got up here, but we ain't seen no green. This is people pushing the numbers around with no volume in the market. And what's it looking like? It's looking like, it doesn't mean it is. It's looking for a place to turn around. So, is the bear story intact still? Yeah. I mean, it's going to take a Super Bowl kind of Herculean effort. So what the Bulls want to do is make it look like they in charge. Because if they can't get me on their side, they ain't getting the pros at all. I'll be trading in poor baby inexperienced fellers and ladies who let their eyes kind of lead them where they don't know about market structure and that kind of stuff. So as people who have to check the margin, check the Charmin, and make sure things right, we all still sitting on our hands. Now we need to close at least an hour above this line. Then I think you could count on some cookie trades. Be careful around these two converging. This is the new top. And this, now you could come up here and hit this doesn't mean the market's changed yet. What you want to see pretty much is you want to see this line broken right here, baby. This is some Fibonacci important numbers. And then we can start considering getting excited again. But here you go. You see what I'm saying? You got the high of this leg, maybe this leg even, got people worried. They don't know, but they're trying to build the case. They're going to try and do some head and shoulder stuff. Get the pattern, people in here. One, see, we're testing that line. Usually we have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, we don't have a real 3. We would have hit this. This is when I said, uh-oh, we might be preparing for some more downside. Now, the other thing is we really had a real honest to goodness pullback here. And what is everything on that larger leg? 1, 2, see, we come 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Let me tell you, brothers, you can't get any more than that. This is approximately what I'd call a wave 4, which is probably coming back to here. Now let me show you on this a little bit shorter time frame what we should be seeing. And you see this. What is this? Oh, I got some buying, but I need at least some good looking. Now they're trying to turn the corner. This is the bigger time frame. This is where the stuff starts slowing down, and the compression of the bars all in the story. See them little bitty, yeah. We need convincing yada. We need a powerful move. All right, babies. Now let's get back here. Go over to a long time indicator. You see that? That's about halfway back. I got a couple of pokies nudging on that moving average there. That is a bad sign for the bulls. Now they have fooled me. They is some funny fellas and gals that get out there and really know how to push things around, and that's what we've seen essentially the last 3 or 4 days. Plus, I want you to see this. The color is neutral. Don't do anything. Hide. Save your money. Hold up. Wait for time to trade when everything's on your side. Right now, this is a turnaround in inexperienced traders. This is nothing against anyone. Inexperienced traders should not be in this doggone market. Love y'all. Don't want you to get hurt. Man, I tell you, I wish I had somebody to help me when I started telling me, stay out of there. Don't get in there, baby. You can't go in there. You don't have any weapons experience. You ain't got nothing to help you with to understand you're going to get beat up. The other thing is, on the longest time frame here, and I do mean the longest, this is This is essentially looking at weeklies and dailies, and you put them together and you culminate them and you figure out what's going on here. This was a good talk in here. See how they put it up as a flare, but I never got no green bars out of here. This is the only place I get any green bars right off. We're getting close. And by the way, this is an up leg is what we're looking for. It's kind of compressed, but we're over to 50. We're still over this nasty little sub wave that's what I think they're going for. If they can break this, they'll probably come down here, do a bounce, and attack. And then once they get here, baby, all but the crying over. That next leg is coming, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. But right now we're concerned with this. Now this is a wave 4 that started from this position. Let me tell you something. Always when you got these beautiful trend lines, if you ain't hitting them almost, to the dang near 3-5 cent level, you got to be suspicious. This is always suspicious time. Always. We have a nice little impulsive move. Everybody gets excited. And they pull us back. They almost to the penny. Now what we're looking for right now is a higher high, a close on the high. It don't matter if the bar's red or green or blue or purple. It has to close at least at 452 above. We see it close at 452 right here, 77. That'd be good. This is even better. An hourly close up in here above this line. Baby, that's an official. All right, back the trucks up, baby. Buy them. Buy them with both hands, because you're going to see this move fairly quickly here. See what I'm saying? Because we're building boom, boom. This would be the left shoulder. Left shoulder. Now they're going to work on the right shoulder. We can see something up here like we'll probably see another 1, 2, 3 and a good. It's the way the market moves. It likes what it's doing. All right. So we're either close to breaking out or we're close to breaking down, because we've got some resistance here, right here. That's another place we got to beat. And frankly, this looks like a wave 4 pullback, which we should see. It can come all the way up to here and lay off. Officially. That's why we need that closing up here to say, hey, another flag. And then it'd be a 1, 2, 3. We say that seems about right for regular trading on the longer time frames. The short time frames have been really bad, folks, and I've been trying to get people to listen to that message. However, we're not ready. I think we needs to get up here, and I think this is where they either let off the gas because the bulls are coming up here and testing this and saying, oh yeah, that could be trouble. But here's the thing, folks. See this long term? We haven't seen it tested yet. Even though we need to see a 1. What we needed to see, if we had something like 1. All right, 1 test. 2. All right, we could bounce off and come up here, get that 1, 2, 3, baby, and start this breakout. Right now, I'm still skeptical, folks. Anyway, this Pork Chop Penny giving you the market updates. Listen, there's a little news you need to hear, and this possibly could be market affecting. Anyway, there is a big suit against Facebook. Those folks have been suffering. That's been holding on, doggone it. There's also kind of a smear attack going on against some stories that are coming out of the medical journal, which is related to that C thing. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, the China Olympics, the TV people collecting all that money and stuff, and they're just not performing. Somebody's losing money. Anyway, the money is just kind of going down a rabbit hole. The job report's what really got me concerned, because the monthly gain loss report's being reported, whichever, who wants to see it. The revisions in the market are huge. Somebody is pushing with their thumb or finger, putting their finger on the weights, baby. It's really important to have honest weights. That's what we do here in Kansas.
Let's try that again. Okay, I'll start it this time. Right. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Fire!